Welcome to the Good Parent, Bad Parent podcast by Kenneth and Kenneth. I'm your host, Kenneth.
And I'm your host, Kenneth.
Today, we're going to talk about how to communicate better with your teenager. What are your thoughts on that topic, Kenny?
Good topic. Let's go for it.
Absolutely. Having trouble communicating with your teenager is a universal challenge. I'm sure we can all agree on that. We're going to go over the potential troubles when communicating with teenagers and how to navigate these waters. Disclaimer. We're not parenting experts. You're not either, and you don't have to be. Pretty much anyone who has raised kids, you have valid information on some level. Isn't that right, Kenny?
That's right. Let's hear it.
All right. There are certain facts that we must accept to even approach this situation when you're talking about dealing with teenagers. Fact number one, your teenager is going to piss you off. What are your thoughts, Kenny?
That was a good start right there. You're exactly right about that.
Absolutely. Fact number two, you're not cool to your kid. They don't see you as cool. Right, Kenny?
But to their friends, you are, but not to them.
That is true. To their friends, you are cool. To them, you're not. Okay, fact number three, you are often embarrassing to your kid, whether it's what you wear, what you say, singing in the car with their friends there. You are embarrassing, right? Your thoughts?
Yeah, you're supposed to just be a robot. You're not supposed to act normal and have fun.
Absolutely. Fact number four, you're just mom and dad. It doesn't matter if you're rich, famous, or well-known. You'll get no special treatment from your kids, from your teenagers.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, fact number five, your kids will pay you back for how you treated your parents, and your parents will get a good laugh at you because of that. Isn't that right, Kenny?
Yeah, they do. Loving it.
Okay, now, how to deal with teenagers. Before dealing with teenagers, you have to identify the personality profile of your specific teenager. Here's a list of some. The high achiever, the perfectionist, the social butterfly, the connector, the rebellious explorer, the questioner, all the questions all the time. When you say something, they have a question for it. The introverted observer, the thinker, the adapter, the chameleon.
Yeah.
The kid that follows all of your instructions, and the jerk on purpose. Everyone's favorite. They drive you crazy. They bring down the mood of the house. They just are just negative and just get on your nerves. Okay, now, how do you deal with these different types of personalities? If your teenager follows instructions, that one's pretty easy to deal with that type of personality of a kid that follows your instructions, right, Kenny?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take any special instruction for that. Now, for difficult teenagers who don't listen, they argue with you, they complain, they're a complete pain in your you-know-what. Let's go through how some of the different generations would deal with kids that were very difficult and caused nothing but trouble. Baby boomers, anyone born from 1946 through 1964, they would just basically hit you with something, generally speaking. Generation X, anyone born from 1965 through 1980, they would just basically hit you with something, generally speaking. Millennials, anyone born from 1981 through 1996, they would carefully hit you with something, okay? All right, Gen Z, anyone born from 1997 through 2012, they would have a discussion with you and take away your phone or tablet.
Right.
I've heard of that a lot. Okay. And Gen Alpha, anyone born from 2013 through 2025, their kids will be in charge of them and will rule over them completely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, we're just kidding people, but even though some of it is true with how the older generations would just they were very tough. Let's just put it like that without going into all the tragic details. All right. Now, according to AI, this is the best way to handle teenagers, difficult teenagers, okay? Well, not just difficult teenagers, all teenagers, but including difficult ones. The HALT check, HALT. HALT stands for hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. Before reacting to an outburst, check if they or you are hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. What are your thoughts, Kenny?
I like that. You check if they or you. I get it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I wish that we had that. I didn't have any HALT. How about you?
No, there was no such thing.
Right, exactly. You just got beat down. That was it. All right. Listen without fixing. Teenagers often shut down because they feel that every conversation is a lecture or a coaching session. Use the 80-20 rule. Listen 80% of the time and talk 20.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I like that. That's listening 80% of the time, talk 20, you learn a lot more.
Do you do that?
I do.
You're a good parent. Me, not so much. Okay. The next one, pick your battles. If you nag about everything, they'll listen to nothing. It says tier 1, non-negotiables, safety, respect, and core values. Drug use, bullying, and skipping school. Those are non-negotiables. I agree with that 100%. All right. Now it says the negotiables are chores, grades, screen time, and if your room is clean by Friday, you can go out Saturday, Kenny.
I
What are
can't.
your thoughts on that?
I don't even know what that conversation's like. Nah,
No. I know we did not have those negotiations. The
no.
negotiation was under duress. That was it. Okay, replace you with I. What are your thoughts on
I
that?
replace you with. I'm trying to picture that. You got to give me that an example. What is that?
Replace you with, I don't know, maybe let's see, replace you with I. Why don't I take out the trash instead of you?
No. What is that?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Listen, when I was growing up, it was just you only.
Yeah.
You're going to take out the trash. I'm not doing anything. You are. You know. Now,
That-
I'm not saying that that style of parenting is correct, but that's just what it was, right?
right.
Okay. The next one, learn to beat them down if they disrespect you. A kick, a flip, a karate chop is very effective for getting your unruly teenager back in line. Yeah.
Hold up. Google AI did not say that.
Okay. No, AI didn't say that. That
Man,
was
I'm
me.
like,
I'm just kidding, people.
oh man, that's
I do
good.
not condone violence of any kind for anyone.
You got me for a minute. I'm like, dang, Google then went gangster on
I know, right?
'em.
All right, but seriously, the bottom line is to listen without judgment, give your teenager a little trust, and use positive reinforcement and factor in that your kid isn't you. Just because some of you were raised by maniacs, it doesn't mean that raising your kids in the same fashion is correct.
Yeah.
If you were raised a certain way, try to elevate and break family curses and take it to the next level. Right, Kenny?
And just remember, you were a teenager too. Don't act like you wasn't that age.
Exactly. So remember what you used to do. Turn your memory back on and remember all the times you snuck out the house, took your parents' car, did things that you shouldn't have done. Remember it and then have a little mercy for your kid. And remember that all behavior is communication. That's very important that based on how they behave, that's how they're communicating with you. And sometimes it's maddening. It's maddening when they can't explain anything. You're asking them a simple question. Can you explain why you did this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, come over here so I can. No, you can't do that, right? You have to stay calm and be like, okay, listen, let me take a deep breath. Let's halt. Are you hungry? I'm hungry. Let's get a pizza and let's talk about this. You know
Halt.
what? This brand new parenting thing, man, I wish I grew up now, instead of back then, because it seems way easier now, doesn't it?
Let me write this down. Halt. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
write this down.
halt. Yeah, halt. Which, I'm like, I have mixed feelings on it. But what I can tell people is that no matter what, just try to have understanding and try to approach things with love. Don't look back later and be like, oh man, look at what I've done. Look at how I treated these kids. I was wrong. And now that I'm 75 years old, now I'm sorry. No, rewrite your story now. Focus now on making things better and handling things with love. Handle it with love, right,
Oh
Kenny?
yeah, that's good. Yes, sir.
And if you feel as though no one in this world cares about you, tell them what's up, Kenny.
Just know we care.
We care. So like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, right, Kenny?
Peace.
Peace.